Okay. Am I on? Think I'm on. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Hey everyone. How you guys doing? I'm back. I'm trying to get back on a regularly scheduled go with this thing, and I want to finish it, or at least get to a point where I consider it finished. I'm trying not to get burnt out on it, I guess. That's why I try to just work on it about an hour or so at a time, in addition to all the other stuff I work on. But you know what? You guys keep me here, so that's fine. So last time I got my nice, terrible, nasty matte coloring, this terrible material painting. You'll do a better job than I can. Like, anybody will do a better job than I will at this point. But from here, besides the aesthetic changes, there's a few things I've been wanting to address that have been kind of eating away at me slowly. And that's that the minions don't attack each other or you. And the meshes are kind of left halfway done. And so I think I might try a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B, just to kind of get into the meat of all this. So we'll see how it goes. So just kind of bounce back and forth here. I just want to make some kind of progress. So I'll start with the minion. So let's open. I'm gonna open the behavior tree. I'm gonna open up the minion itself. Turn down the music. I'm gonna say AI controller. Let's see, I'm pressed. Oh, I see. Well, wait, hold on. Oh, on possessed. I can't read, apparently. Because I was like, wait, this is the stuff it does naturally. Okay. So I don't know if I'll be messing around with that, but what I kind of want to do is I guess the best thing, actually, let me open the documentation. See, I'm not even prepared here. Just to make sure I can reference everything right. So, thanks to the tutorial for the minion spawning that they have on the Unreal channel, the way that works is that it actually, here, let me get the game mode. The game mode actually does, like, this is all part of that initial tutorial. I did all this like in several episodes ago, but the game mode actually, when it spawns, so all this, when it spawns the minions, it assigns them a team number and a lane number, and then it all puts it into an array called a minion array. And Whoops, that's my controller. And I believe, let's see. Yeah, so okay, I have the game mode, so I can just grab that, and I'll grab the minion array, and for each of the minions in that array, I'm going to get their team number. And if it does not equal their own, I'll have them essentially attack. Well, I'll have them move there. See, this behavior tree, this is having them, let's see, allow running to children, which must be a single task node, with optional decorators, and the other option can be the other, which can be a complete subtree. So this also was set up according to the tutorial. So this is having them move on every tick. It's having them move to the target actor, which is the opposite waypoint on the other side of the map. What I would like this to work, and I believe they kind of have it set up this way already, is when they meet each other, that they start fighting. So it's just kind of, I'm bad at the AI. I think I'm bad at Unreal altogether. Finding out. But let's try a few things here. Let's see, on possess. Think I'll have to let's see, add a new variable to the behavior tree from the controller. I'm already getting, okay, that's calling from here. So here's what I'm gonna do. You'll see where I'm going with this. So I'm gonna reference, so I just made a variable and I called the minion actor as a reference, and I named it enemy target. So now in the controller, I'm gonna call it here. Actually, I'm just gonna do what I was doing here. I'm gonna call enemy target. And this I am also going to set value as object. Let me say enemy target, whoops, key. And I'm going to throw that in here. So that way, what is essentially happening? Getting rowdy neighbors outside. Okay, so this is referencing a Blackboard object that I made. I had made. So this actually wasn't part of the key values that I initially did. I actually had just added this. I think last time around. But all I did was I added a new key. It was an object, and then under the key type for object, I just brought this down and set it to actor. Make sure you do that, or else it's not going to call properly. And so this is referencing that. That's going to pull from this because I'm setting it to. It's going to call enemy target. Just making sure everything's spelled correctly. And so now that I have that data, I can start to add to this. Okay. I'm just going to do some generic stuff. So what I did was I added a decorator is at location, and that will add it to your branch here. They have a lot of documentation and tutorials about AI, so basically I'm just going to try to have him do. I'm gonna have him wait. 5 seconds is good. So basically, okay. Actually, I'm missing some math here. Let's see if this will work. Hold on. Before I commit to this. What I'm going to do, I believe, I'll get the game mode. Okay, I'm going to grab the game mode from my minion reference that I have over here. And I'm going to use it to do some logic. Hopefully this doesn't blow up in my face. I'm hoping it don't. It shouldn't. It's going to be a branch. I'm going to test true. Make it a little prettier. Oh yes. Okay. I'm gonna grab the minion array. Okay. Okay, so for each Okay, so for each one of these array elements, I'm going to pull their team. I'm going to get the team number from the minion, because it's already becoming a very big mess. I'm going to get the team number from the minion. If they're not equal, if they are not equal, you're going to, okay, so I'm pulling the element that from the minion array element from the for each loop, because what I want is I'm testing the teams here. So every minion is going to look at all the other minions and check, what team are you, what team are you, what team are you. Okay, if it's not my team, I'm going to set you as an enemy target. And hopefully it will work. I'm just thinking of the logic, and I think it'll work. Okay, I'm just checking the time. And so in the behavior tree, so now that we have all that defined, I'm going to play. Okay, as soon as they reach each other, they should stop. Moment of truth, guys. Moment of truth. That was disappointing. Anything new in our editor? Okay, that vector one is... Oh, you know what? I might have to... do some debugging here. I'm going to delay this by half a second so that I can give this array time to fill out. Actually, do it by a whole second. That way we're giving the array time to fill out. Gosh. Nope. What? Access to none. Enemy target. Enemy target. What if I do it in the minion itself as opposed to the controller? Maybe I'm just not referencing it correctly. Do the same thing for each. I still want the delay. I still want to try the delay. Just to make sure. So what I'm going to do here is the same thing. I'm going to locally get the array, your team array, and I'm going to get the team array of everyone else and check to see if they are not equal. If they are not equal, you can only be on one or the other. So if it ain't your team, it's your enemy. I'm going to get the blackboard. I'm going to set value as object. Oops. Got to put key on the end of that. And so for each one, if this is true, you're going to set that as the enemy target. Name it that. Sure, enemy target, yep. Oh, that's the controller. So after the initial getting of all this stuff, I'm going to wait a second. Okay, we'll see if this works. So remember, what we're looking for is for them to pause when they get to each other. I can't tell if they're waiting or if they're just getting caught on each other. Let's do this. I'll play an animation. We are going to just gonna go to the minion folder. Okay. I'm just gonna play that animation. Okay. Wait. Just considering adding the decorator here. Maybe that makes more sense. I don't know. Let's try this first. Some of them are playing it. Did you see it? Some of them are playing the animation. It was mainly the guys on my side. That's progress, though. Nah. I'm gonna give this a good delay. Like, I'm gonna give it like 7 seconds before it grabs that array. I just want to make sure that it's the array, because if it is the array, that's fine. Like, if I'm not giving it time to fill that array out, that's fine. I just want to make sure that's the case. Here they come. Okay, those guys got it. Some of them are playing it. Well, at least I know it kind of works. What I really should do is So it is working, but I think the main problem is that they're all choosing like one minion. So I have to they have to have, so it has to be an array. They have to store all their enemies in an array if I really want to make that make sense. So here's what I'm thinking. We're going through each like loop body, and we're setting, and they're checking, each minion is checking the teams, and if whatever one is not equal, we're setting that one as the enemy target, but enemy target is only one variable. So if I wanted to set them all, I would have to store them in an array. Or I can do a quick calculation and see and have them all check who is the closest and set that as the enemy target every single time. So once they kill the closest one, the next closest one becomes everybody's target. Maybe? Maybe? I'm gonna let me see. And so I'm gonna make sure both of these are true. But this is only going to fire once, so it's going to be false right out the gate, and I'm not setting. I'm going to have to put this in a timer. I'm going to have to recall this every time. Timers are amazing. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Always use timers. Add an event. Get target is what I'll name that. We're going to have that check every half a second. Now this may cause targets to change, but we can control that with this looping boolean, I believe. So every half a second it's going to check this. This is going through an array like this may not be the best thing to do, but we'll see. So right now all of them are just kind of every half a second running that array. These ones are okay. I think it's working. I mean, I think it's working for the most part. They just can't be at the position of that target all at once. So so I think it's working, kinda. So let me just think about this here. This is like the main thing they need to be doing, is they need to be getting the waypoint and making sure that that's the target. So, and the waypoints that we had made were these, right? Yeah. So it updates. Let me just on receive tick. Okay, so let me try this. Enemy target. These I don't know if they have an attack animation ready to go. I might have to make a custom one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a custom one. Oh well. Still gonna use this aggro. Okay, so the kill is not firing. It's too late now. Actually, I'm just gonna watch the behavior tree real quick. I just want to see. Hell, I don't even know what controller this is, but okay, so they're all colliding, but still just taking the move too, so the kill isn't going to fire. Oh, wait, it's firing. It's trying to fire. So it was having an error. Oh, I see. Okay, that started happening when I started killing them. Okay, that makes sense. So I am going to have to do this in the controller. And I need to sneeze. Hold on a sec. Ah, pardon me. Okay. Hopefully you guys didn't hear that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this in the character controller. I think that might be easier. Oh. Okay. Oh, that's the waypoint reference. Here we go. Actually, let's see. This is getting messy. Let's see. I grab that minion array. I'm going to do that for each loop. And we're going to bring this here. I'm going to get team. I'll be like, is it not equal? What this really should be is it should probably be its own decorator or something. Or its own service. But we'll deal with that later. If this works, if I can get this to work, then I can turn it into one of those, because then I know that's what it needs. What else was I checking? Oh, distance. That's right. Get distance to, and what was I saying there? I was saying, was it less than, is it like 500? Let's try 1,000. Let's try big numbers. And then I'm going to do an AND boolean. Okay, I think that's how I had this scripted. Pretty sure. This is probably not going to work or crash or something, but at least I'll know. Timers. Always be using timers. Timers are awesome. Okay. Whoops. Just realized my hand was like covering most of the camera. Okay, plug that in here, and we'll do last time every 5 seconds. Oh yes. We need to make sure we tell it what we're looking for. Enemy target key. I need to tell it what to look for in the blackboard. Okay. Did I even tell it to do anything? I didn't. That's because like we still have that here. So okay. I didn't even tell it to do anything. Okay, so we're still looking for that animation. Still nothing. Let's see. Oh. I wasn't looping it. You guys were probably screaming at me and I didn't even know. Oh boy, okay. But this time, for sure. Let's hope for the best, maybe. Do-do-do. Okay. Sorry, I had technical difficulties with my stuff. So, that kind of worked. Let's have a look at that again, because something kind of messed up there. I don't even know what this song's called. Okay. I mean, it's kind of working. It's kind of working. I mean, I would say that it is working. So, I mean, at this point, I've just got to make it so that they stop and kind of engage each other before. So this main loop, I just got to make sure simple parallel finish with main task. Let's try this. Now I'm just kind of freestyling it, like I haven't been, but I don't know what I was trying to accomplish with that. How about a wait? Whoops. Hold on, am I... Okay, that's a selector. I'm dumb. I'm just guessing now, basically. Okay. Did you see that? Okay, so it is working. There was a dude that did the wait command around here. Once he got to the target. Hold on a sec. I think I'm starting to understand how that setup was meant. Because it fired the moment he got to one of the waypoints. Maybe they'll wait this time, so they should animate. I mean, these guys are mainly just getting stuck. Ha ha. What if I just don't use that selector at all and I go straight into this? Let's modify things I don't understand. So they should all still go towards the waypoint, right? But without the selector, it's not looking for anything else, so it doesn't need to do anything else but try to do the kill command. What was I even trying to tell it to do? Oh, yes, okay. Sequence, let's move to target. Okay, so this is... Okay. That's why... That's why they used this. Let's not use that. Let's do this then. So it will still execute this instruction, but now this will open it up to doing this stuff at the same time. Let's just see if this works. Let's see. Okay, so I mean, it is working. Like, they are doing the animation, they're just not stopping. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. While that's happening, it will launch 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. So I'm telling it to wait, but I guess that doesn't necessarily mean stop. Well, what I do know here is that this does work. I just need to turn this into its own decorator, which I'll do in the next video. Well, I mean, I guess I could do it off camera. It's the same thing. It'll just be a decorator, and I can show you guys next time. I am running over time here, so at least I started getting into the minions here. I'm understanding how they're functioning with the AI. Like, I got them doing the aggro animation. So what it's all gonna have to be is just it within the scripting itself. So I guess that I get kind of like since I don't know a whole lot about the AI system, I don't know things like when like what these nodes do as opposed to what I need to like do as far as decorators and services. But I mean, this stuff just seems like it's flow control mostly, and then all the logic and stuff happens within these decorators and services, basically. So anyway, I'll get more into that next time. So until then, thanks for joining me, and I'll be back next time.